Well, that was a great start. It's pretty early for me, but here we are. We're going to play some Stardew Valley today. So let's get rolling. Scene switch. Ha. Hello, hello. I'm the Lumberjack, and today we're playing Stardew Valley for the umpteenth time. We've made almost 2 million in the past 2 years. We found a pumpkin head to wear around. And we've got this old war memento that we need to figure out what to do with, because we made it to Ginger Island. And that old woman gave us this picture. So looks like we need to figure out what to do. So let's do our normal maintenance. Oh, coffee beans are ready. And perfect. Gonna get a bunch of coffee. Alright. So what do we got? 1 week from today, we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. Whoops. It's the biggest event of the year. Drawing people from all over. Okay, so we can set up a display there. More importantly, we can harvest all this cranberry jelly. I think we still have plenty of blueberries, but until we expand our canning operation here, our preserves operation, I think we're kind of limited. Because I know we're definitely making more than 25 cranberries. Yep, okay. So got some artichokes. Go team. I think I got some more. Perfect. I've got extra coffee beans that I don't really need to take with me, so yoink. Put them in there. Oh, and the pale ale is done. You know what that means. Time to replace all of the pale ale with ancient wine. And some melons. Although we might be able to fill this up. We'll get pretty close. Ah, 3 away. Alright. Oh, and the honey's ready. So much to do. We got some super cucumber road. These super cucumbers are pretty super. They gave me an piece of iridium last time. I don't know where they got it, but they gave it to me. Nothing to do in there. Okay, let's check on our animals. Waha. Well, would you look at that? Now, we're not going to sell this dinosaur mayonnaise, because we actually need it for a bundle. The super secret last bundle. That I don't even know what it gives us. but we're going to hang on to it. This goes there. That works. Now what I want to know is, can we find that dude? Right. So in year 2, there's a guy that came home from a war, and he's hanging out around here somewhere. So I wonder if he knows who this person is. I think he might live over here. Yeah, there he is. Sam, let me in. Or maybe it's not Sam. Oh no, it's this dude. Kent. Do you know who this is? Oh. Where did you find this? This man. We fought together in the war. He was like a brother to me, but only one of us made it back. He never lost his courage, though, even in the face of death. A true hero. I'll never forget him. Thanks for bringing this to me. It means a lot. Here, take this. It's been sitting in the back of our cupboard for years, and we've never used it. Gourmet tomato salt. Okay. Gus usually likes this sort of thing. And it's locked. Well. Too bad for us. We'll have that done. We're gonna get 5 gold star vegetables, or 25 gold star vegetables, easy. But for now, let's go back to Ginger Island. It costs 1,000 gold each time we go, but it's worth it. Time for tea. Alright, Willie. Take me to the new island. Okay. I can dig it. So I think... I mean, I was over here last time. And I want to see about this. So I need 20 of those? How do I get 20 of those? I feel like there are some hidden around the map, but not 20. Oh well. Let's try to clean this place up a little bit. It's a brand new farm. Alright, I guess we should go explore some. Oh, there's another golden walnut. Yoink. So let's see if this lady likes gourmet tomato salt. She does not. It's probably Gus. So, alright. Those aren't ready to grow yet. Let's head up to the volcano, I guess, and try to make our way through it. We've got an escape, an emergency escape button, so we should be okay. I feel like I need a slingshot or something, or... Aha! There's a tunnel. Go team, go. So many hidden secrets on this island. Now, see, you want 10, but are you going to give me back more than 10? Oh, nice. How's it going, Witter? Huh. It didn't show up on my, It didn't show up on my thing. That's weird. All good? Almost done with work? Nice. Oh, I guess it is about that time for you, huh? For me, my day is just getting started. And I'm actively avoiding work by streaming. So that's fun. Oh, I forgot those things explode. Whoops. Yeep. Okay. Well, we'll be here. Just chilling in this super awesome volcano thing. Got ginger, squire, some pineapple seeds. Take that. Some ginger and other stuff. Let's see how far we can get. If anywhere. This music is really great, though. I think it's louder than anything else in the game, but it's still really great. I can deal with it being slightly louder than other stuff. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna proceed. This seems dangerous. Me or you? These are like the flying eels, but more erratic. Ow, they also hurt more. Stop this nonsense. Yeah. Bonk. Oh, we can break those things. Okay. Cool, cool. What can I... Is this like an axe thing? No, pickaxe thing? Can I do anything with this? No. But there's iridium over there. Ow. Okay. I mean, hey. I'll take that iridium. Okay. So some cinder shards, it looks like. We have yet to find a use for cinder shards. In all honesty. Ah! Oh, this isn't great. I don't like it being below me. Okay, time to eat a spicy eel meal. Maybe even two. Because I don't have any other health food here. Okay. Where'd the boppin' music go? I was a fan. Cinder shards. Alright. Start exploding. Okay. Guess we're good here. Aha! Thanks for the Prime sub. They finally came through. I don't know why the delay was like 10 minutes, but there we go. Yep, that one's weird. I don't know why that is the way that it is. Also, I think I spy a treasure chest over there. We're gonna go for it. Come here, you. Golden walnut. Okay, I'll take it. These tiger slimes are, kind of strong. Level 5. Wait. What do you want me to pay 5 for? What are you gonna do for me if I... Ah! Okay. Weird. Oh, I don't speak Dwarven. Ugh. That's so frustrating. I really don't want to pay 5 walnuts. But it's almost... Oh, no, we're saving up for the house. Saving up. Can't afford to pay 5 golden walnuts. But we can afford to get some wine. Hey, look at all that. Oh, that's gonna be some... Oh, that's gonna be some tasty wine right there. Alright, so... Okay, sneeze out of the way. Let's see, we've got... a bunch of sorting. So, this, these, that. Some of that. Maybe a little bit of that. Keep bones in here. Nope. This one is those. Some coal. And there we go. Sorted other than this squire's helmet that I don't need. Now, ginger is pretty great, but we should sell it. I guess. And I don't know what to do with this. Oh, I guess we read it. All right. Time to sleep. Oh, man. That's tasty. 30,000 gold from ancient fruit wine. Gotta love it. Now, I wonder... Did I miss something? Cranberry candy. Okay. So, there is a question of, like... At what point do we start spending money on things? I think we've actually got some things to do around the valley today. So maybe we don't go to Ginger Island. Oh, Kent brought me a battery. I have a lot of those, but thanks, buddy. I also need to chop down all these trees because there's just too many. Too many trees. Okay. So... Wait, other wine is done now. Well, well, well. Nope. No other wine is done. I guess I just didn't do that. Okay, so let's see. We've got a ton of row today. So, okay. Witter. You play this game. You understand this game. How do I make caviar? What fish do I have to have in order to unlock the secrets of caviar? Because I have no idea. And I would like to have some caviar. For various reasons. Let's see. Did I get any regular milk? I got a ton. Sturgeon. Okay. Okay. I will try to find us. Wait, sturgeon is a fall fish, right? Isn't that awfully convenient? I feel like that's awfully convenient. Okay, we got some surplus stuff. So let's just surplus this. 7 milk. Okay, we'll go put the milk in the refrigerator. Okay. Wait, why am I going about this the wrong way? I have a fancy... Get out. There we go. Up. What I really need is an auto petter. Okay. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so we need to talk to Gus today. We want to put some of this milk in the refrigerator. And let's see, what else do we want to do? I guess we want to catch a sturgeon, right? So maybe let's go see if we can catch a sturgeon before noon. Okay, yeah, we're done. I don't need to forage any of those things. I also want to go check with, what, Krobus? That dude? See if he's got a little something for me. See if I can buy that wand of returning. Also, at some point, I feel like at some point, carp. Bite rate when fishing. Sure. I feel like at some point the wizard is gonna give us some stuff to do. We're friends with the wizard, but I haven't unlocked the wizard shop yet. Bullhead. Have I found one of these before? No. I don't know what a nautilus was doing in a mountain lake, but I'll take it. Man, fishing is easy now. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect. I hope sturgeon aren't only a raining fish. That would be less than ideal. But maybe they are. So we might have to wait till it's raining? I'm not really sure. One more. We'll try one more time. And we get a stick. Alrighty then. Go team, go. Let's see if the wizard is up here. Because I feel like there's a rock. Aha! Ah, I've been waiting for you. Have I ever told you I used to be married? You haven't. Strange, I know, for a man like me, but it's true. My wife and I were together for many years, until I made a mistake that drove her away. Oh, you poor soul. Her anger and envy were so intense that she turned green and began flying around the countryside, cursing everything in her path. When I found out, I sealed the passage to her home, fearing an innocent villager might fall prey to her dark magic. But now it must be unsealed, for when we separated, she took my magic ink. I need that magic ink back. I would do this myself, but I can't see her again. That's why I need your help. In order to unseal this passage, you'll need a dark talisman. Talk to Krobus in the sewer. You should know where to find one. I'm counting on you. If you can retrieve my magic ink, I'll make it worth your while. Now go. Oh, okay. Oh, look. It's his wife. I mean, okay. I wanted to go talk to Krobus anyways. So this is convenient. Let's see. I also need to go to Gunther. But for now, let's see if our old buddy here can make use of this fancy tomato seasoning. That zesty taste, that gritty texture, it can only be gourmet tomato salt. I'll trade it for you. Stardew Valley Rose? Oh goodness. What do I do with this? Hey Evelyn, do you know what to do with this? Oh, have I showed it to Emily? I haven't. I'll do that. Good plan, Granny Evelyn. She's not here, but take this coconut. Alright, goodbye. Okay, well, that didn't work. Well, I guess it did. We got a rose. And now I need to find Emily. I don't know where Emily is. Here's Penny. Hello, Penny. You know what you want? Diamonds. Alright. Up. Alright. Now to go find Krobus. Oh boy, alright. Hey, buddy. Looking for a dark talisman. Oh, you had one in your possession not too long ago, but you dropped it while exploring that tunnel in the far corner. Oh, there's a tunnel in the far corner. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Scepter of Return. I guess that's what, 2 million? We're not there yet. I would really like that Scepter of Return, but... Oh boy. Oh, it's buggos. Great. Okay, I mean, this isn't too bad. And we like the fiber. Don't know about this algae soup or whatever, but... I guess it's fine. Let's harvest. Haha. We did it! Found a dark talisman covered in bug slime. This place wasn't scary at all. But I am forced to ask myself, what can we catch here? Anything good? Doesn't look like it. I mean, white algae's nice. They can be tough to get. Oh? An actual fish? Actual fish? Slime jack. Okay. Can I catch two? Maybe. Give me one more. Come on. One more slime jack. One to sell, one to raise? Guess not. Alright. Oh, I guess we could raise it and then sell one that we raise. Okay. That's fine. Let's climb out of the sewers and go give Emily a rose. That seems like the only thing we can do. Hey, you. You would like this, right? Oh. You have a friend that would like that, but she lives far away. I know who that is. Annoyingly enough. Can't do anything about that right now. All right, so good. Good. Our stores of fiber are looking grand. Okay, that's fine. We want to turn that into stuff, maybe. So, one of these? Okay. So, spare seeds from the island are going to go in there. We're going to turn all of this into sashimi. All of this is done. So, let's get it going again. Oil. Alrighty. We can sell some of that, a bit of that, and all of those. And we will be good to go. I think. Oh, that's even better. Oh, I think I just used up the... Okay, well. That's fine. Okay. Whatever. Hopefully that's fine. I didn't need whatever fish were in the refrigerator anyways. Alright. Well, okay, is there anything else that we can do with our day? Got 14 cloth now. That's not too bad. Well, I think... Do I have a warp totem to the desert? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, that's... Oh, I do. Let's use that tomorrow morning. And we'll hang on to that for now. Oh, we need to donate one to the museum too. Ugh. Okay. That's fine. Alright, I guess we sleep now. Unless, do I want to build some more of these spawns? Maybe I should fish these out here. We'll fish some of them out. So I mean, those will keep making things, and that gets us each warp totems. So that's nice. We kind of want to keep those if we can. Okay, so I guess we're gonna warp tomorrow. To the desert. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Got a little bit of money. Take it. I can dig it. Oh, it's gonna rain on Fern Island tomorrow. Ah. Okay. Now, I mean, there's stuff to gather here, but... Oh, these guys produce sea urchin roe. That's interesting. Okay, either way. We want to start our day here. Hopefully they're open. Not open till 9. Great. So let's chat with this guy. Get some triple shot espressos. Bombs are only 5 quarts. That's not too bad. But let's see if we can get one of those golden plates or something. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, warping here was kind of a waste. Can't even do anything yet. Very sad. Tell you what we can do though. We can mess up all of these places. Haha. Can I just leave? No? Okay. No out of bounds for me. Alright, let me in. Let me in. I've got something for you. Let me in. Okay, you want this rose, right? Here you go. Stardew Valley Rose. Been on the shelf for 10 years. An advanced TV remote. Oh boy. Well, if it's an advanced TV remote, I guess I'll give it to the only person I know in town who watches TV. Run, 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 run. Like how Pam isn't even to the bus yet. I guess I drove the bus home. Not 100% sure. Okay, you watch TV like all the time. So you push this button first. What's this button do? Grumble, grumble. Well, how about that? It's a new channel. Here, take this. It's a stone I found back when I was a coal miner back in the day. Funny thing is, it glowed blue and stayed cold for over 40 years. Okay. This is a scientific marvel. I believe that Demetrius would know what to do with it. He's the smartest person in town, as far as I know. Yo. Science dude. Do you know what this is? Wrong person. Well, alrighty then. I mean, like magic, I guess it could be... Could be the wizard. Maybe it's Gunther? Mysteries abound. Hey, let me through. Great. And here we are. Quah! Human! You want to pass? I'm very sorry. This is private property. I'm sorry, but I can't let you pass. I'd lose my job. Well, you know what? You like void mayonnaise, right? That smell. I can't resist. Give me that! Okay, well. Alrighty then. I'll just take that. And first the countryside, okay. Dark Shrine of Selfishness. Dark Shrine of Memory. Dark Shrine of Night Terrors. Ancient magic seal of protection will be lifted, allowing monsters to appear on your farm at night. No, thank you. Why would it be a bad idea to stick my arm in there? Anyways, there was water, so that means fish. Or algae. Or trash. Or whatever this is. Oh, it's a fighter. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, double void salmon. Let's go. Good enough for me. Where does this go? Ah. Oh. Ah. I have brought your thing. Your ink. Take it. Here. Did you happen to see my ex-wife? No, well, what about her house? Did you think she lives alone, or... Come on, you creepy old man. Just, you move on, alright? Yeah, that's right. You don't want to know. Alright, anyways, you must be wondering about your reward. Here. Oh? Oh! What do we got? A book of summoning. Okay. So we can summon magic bindings directly to the farm. Yo, wizard shop, let's go. Brilliant. Let's see what we got in the wizard shop. Junimo Hut. Cost starfruit stone. A lot of fiber. I don't like that. But hey, I'm a fan of it gathering stuff for me. Warps me to the mountains for 500,000. Okay. So obelisks. That's cool. Wow. Huh. Life goals. Oh, wait. Have you ever seen this thing? An Arctic shard. Uh-huh. Sure. You can take it. Did you give me a wriggling worm? That is a trade of equal value. Thank you so much for your contribution. Yep. There's no doubt in my mind. We have traded things of equal value today. An Arctic shard that never grows hot for a wriggling worm. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Wizard. Maybe Willy wants it. Let's go find out. Oh, Willy. Do you want this wriggling worm? Oh, the perfect bait for catfish. Okay. It's a pirate's locket. That seems like it's the thing. Let's go give it to the person. Take the thing and give it to the person. Bum 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 bum. All right. Hey, person. That's right. That's right, birdie. Rant is right. Oh, coconut. Also coconut. All right, let's see here. Is this what you want? It's his. It's his. Heh. It still has his smell. After all these years. That familiar, putrid funk. Oh. You know, it's been a lonely life here, child, but I don't forget it at all. I'm doing right by my old man. And we'll be together again someday soon. I mean, she shouldn't just stay here forever. She could have a life. Enjoy the last bit of it. Okay, well. I guess. If you're happy. Ooh, a special recipe. Okay. I learned how to craft fairy dust. Thanks, birdie. So is Birdie and I friends now? Is Birdie somewhere on my list of friends? You telling me I can't romance Birdie? 0 out of 10 game. 0 out of 10. X marks the spot. Oh my goodness, so much coral. So like, where else do we get those walnuts? Are we just gonna get them all from the volcano? I would like to repair this house. If at all possible. I mean, the Birdie Express is nothing to sneeze on either. I think there's a... Oh, yeah, okay. I saw this, yeah. Whoa. What are you? What are you? Darn. Intense concentration. Let's try again. Come on. All right, here we go. Aha! Well, that's great. We did it, team. We did it. Hooray. Uh-oh. I was just kind of wandering around. I didn't expect there to actually be a secret. Look at that. One away. Quick. Give me a walnut. Give me fish for a walnut. Give me walnut. Coward. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Well, we have learned some interesting things. Maybe blueberries. Make me the jam. And I guess I need to sell some stuff. so we want to sell one of these. Because we just need to. Okay, and we'll hang on to the rest of this, I guess. Algae goes in here. Okay, so I think the general plan. Wait. Did I make an oopsie? I think I made an oopsie. I kind of sort of think I made Slime Jack sashimi. Which isn't really what I wanted to do. Whoops. Oh. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Oh well. So I wonder what happens when I put grapes in the keg. So I just get wine? You tell me it's grape wine? Okay, either way, we want to... Okay, so I don't get those back, which sucks. But void salmon in the pond. Okay. 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 There's even more stuff. Alright, give me all this. Thank you. Alright, so now we got some truffles. Let's just do that. What are we gonna sell? We'll sell this mayonnaise, sell this truffle oil. All of that. Okay. So things are looking pretty okay. Think we can store this stuff here. And if we come over here, plenty of places for corn. All right. Oh. If I have time, I need to harvest all of the trees. Oh, goodness me. So much to do, so little time to do it. Do not eat the produce. You fiend. Okay. It's getting late. But I'm not done planting. Okay. Get back. Let's drink some coffee so that we can go to bed on time. Run. Pet the cat. And dive into bed. All right. Weather report. Ah, it's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Look at that. Found this. Thought you could use it. Oh, energy tonic. Wow. That's a lot of energy. Alright, so we can put all of this in here. Alright, all of this goes in here. Oh, we need to sell these sweet berries. They're not doing anyone any good in here. And then as soon as we get some... Oof. I need more preserve jars, it looks like. I'm consistently running out of space. I think we just want to sell all that. Alright. Some pumpkins are done. Look at that. It's a beautiful sight. Let's just get 2 more. Sometimes we just need like a couple more. Put them over on the side here. Here we go. All right. He's ready. Sight. Oh my lord. That is some fiber. Okay. Wow. Let's keep doing that. How did we make those? That's more fiber than I've had in, like, the entire game. Mix seeds, sap, and clay. Yeah, just give me some more of that, I think. Because we need fiber for a great many things. Oh, right, and you don't even need to, like, water them. Just grow it. And as a bonus, it looks great. Okay. I think that's fine for now. Maybe... I mean, look. Alright, we're nowhere close to being ready to put beehives all around this area. Like, as much as I want to. We're nowhere close. So, I propose that we grow fiber. Don't need to water it. Just kind of goes. I think it'll be great. See if we have any leftover seeds anywhere. No, but we can make a few more. That should be good. Okay. And one more up here. Look at that. It'll be perfect. Okay. Now what? Well, I think we want to try and find one more golden walnut. There's so many things to do. I don't need to take all this with me, but... Hey, take this coconut. Want this coconut? You want that coconut. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just go back to Ginger Island. We gotta figure out some ways to get more golden walnuts. Because we want to rebuild that farm. I'm pretty sure we can sleep in that house. Oh, it's raining. Anything fun going to happen now that it's raining? Amethyst. Okay. I've helped some of your friends. Can we talk now? Hello. I am a bird friend, yes. Huh. Seem good. Squawk, squawk. She asks if you're a bird friend. I told her yes. Oh, thanks, little guy. How did you end up here? Big storm, waves, lightning, mother and father swallowed by the sea. Well, that's sad. That was just a dream, huh? Aw, okay. How many golden walnuts have you eaten? Oh, 3,729 golden walnuts. But you don't become an elder until you've eaten 10. What? Okay. Interesting. You remember something. Oh, Leo. Leo the bird friend. Uh-huh. Lights at the top of the volcano, huh? Wait, what? Say that again. 5 encased in Fire Mountain gadgets. Oh. It's telling me where golden walnuts are. Okay. I guess we'll go break some gadgets in the Fire Mountain. I guess. How do I get up there? That's what I want. There's like a bunch. Can I go down this way? Nope. Alright, into the fire mountain we go. Hey, golden walnut from defeating enemies. Okay. I'll take it, I guess. And just for mining? Great. Oh, come on. How many of you are there? Leave me be! Let me be! Well, actually... I mean, I spy some iridium. This place is better than the Skull Caverns just because the music is amazing. Hey. So I'm immensely curious as to the nature of that bone over there. Can I do something with it? Whoa. Here you. Golden walnut. Okay, so is this just decoration or can I do something with it? Oh, there's a dragon's tooth. Nice. Take a dragon's tooth. It looks like the exit is over here, I guess. Up we go. So that's the exit over there. So what is over here? Some dwarven machines, it looks like. Well, see, now I just have to know, right? There's a path. Okay, beat him up. Alright, so, like, okay. So follow me here. We got... Oh, there's one of these guys. Here you. Let's fight. Come on. Come on. Come on. Eh. Alright. There has to be something. It can't just give me the option to head this way and there not be something up here. Or maybe it can. That's sad. Okay, I was hoping there'd be something cool up here, but I guess not. Well, in that case, I guess I'll just do the boring thing. And cough a whole bunch. So you know what? I'm actually gonna... We're gonna go. Okay. Oh, there's another thing. Another machine. Okay, I think I'm a fan of the dragons showing up. Oh, sorry, because then we get the dragons too. Oh, there's 2 dragon's teeth here. Here you. Whoops. All right. I was gonna say up we go, but then there's some more stuff. Like this thing. And this one over here. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna pay this guy. For an exit shortcut. Ugh. Look at that. Alright, we exited the volcano. So I actually wonder if we can get home without having to use our warp token. I saw a single grain of sand that was not like the others, and it had a gold walnut in it. Go figure. Alright, take me home, Captain. Ah. Drink some tea. Alright. Please don't block me. Okay. Hi-ho, silver. Let's go. Take me to my bed. For it's getting late. I don't even know what to do with all this. Okay, so let's see. In here, we're gonna keep... I don't know, mushrooms and stuff. And here we get cinder shards. All of this nonsense. Some of those. Then over here, we'll put that and that and that. And then here. Get all that. Alright, let's go. Run to bed. Sleepyhead. Alright. Make a little bit of money there. 20,000 gold. Now it's raining. I think. So, yes. Haha. Oh. Alright, so it's raining. Fantastic. We can go look for sturgeon, I think. After we pick up all of these berries. One by one. Yeah, so at this point I'm wondering, should we save for like a warp totem? Should we purchase some Jumino huts or whatever? Like, what's gonna be the best thing to do? I'm tempted to say, alright, maybe we should just build the huts so that we don't have to collect stuff every night. But at the same time, it's not that much work. So it's like, we could do that, or we could just not. Oh boy. Fairy rose honey, been waiting for this. And I think I'm already out of space. Alright. Anything here? Yes. One of those. And two of these. Perfect. And start. Okay. Fairy rose honey is going to be fantastic. I wonder how our stores of hay are doing. I haven't checked in a long time. So I'm a little bit worried. Just like a little bit. I never pet the cows and stuff. So I think they're generally unhappy. But like, when am I supposed to do that? Too much to do every day than to pet all of the animals. Okay. So this fairy rose honey is going to be fantastic. We love that. And I don't really know what to do with this energy tonic, so I'll just kind of put it in here for now. Okay. We need to go get some sturgeon. So hopefully we can do that now. I think it needs to be raining, and it is now raining. Hey, Linus. take this nut. Alright then. So, sturgeon. I'm thinking that we're good to go here. Let's find out. As soon as we find one, I think we'll be done. Because, let's see, what do we need? We need... I've got one of the... Oh, it's got to be a gold star void salmon. That's annoying. Okay. We've got that. We can get caviar. We've got that. And then void salmon. So we need a gold star void salmon. That's annoying. But okay. I mean, maybe we can do it. Depends on whether or not we can catch a sturgeon. It's like, if we can't even catch a sturgeon, there's no way that we can get a gold star void salmon. Alright, let's see. This isn't a sturgeon, but we got a treasure chest, so that's fine. It's a fishing tackle thing. Alright. Sure. It's fine. Is this not where we find sturgeon? I thought this was where we find sturgeon. Don't let me down. That's a walleye. Oh no, walleyes are the fall raining fish. I don't know if we can even catch sturgeon now. Well, we've always got that prismatic shard. I guess we could go try to catch the void salmon. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be working out. Well, golly gee. Let's see if we can at least catch us a void salmon. A gold star void salmon. All right. Doing okay so far. That was almost perfect. Oh, it was perfect. A catfish? Okay. Didn't think I could find a catfish. fishing up a whole bunch of junk. Come on. Give me something good here. We want void salmon. I mean, catfish was nice. I'll sell it. Or I'll take it, rather. Oops. Yeah, catching a gold star void salmon is going to be a labor of love. Oh my goodness. That was just a catfish. It's not even a void salmon. At least I have 2 now. Now I got 3. Okay. Interesting. Do I need to be standing up here by the hut? I wonder if the one that I put in the pond counts as a gold star. Or if it has forgotten its gold starness. Ugh. Did I just get really lucky the last time that I caught a void salmon? I feel like I got really lucky. And that they're actually a lot rarer than I assumed. Because I'm just getting catfish now. Huh. This isn't going great. I mean, I like the catfish, but... will catfish give me caviar? I don't think so. I might be able to cook with them, but... don't know if they're going to give me caviar. Oh, it's a tricky fish. Come on, just give me, throw me a bone. I just want 1 gold star void salmon. Just 1. Just 1. Just 1 more. 1 gold star void salmon. That's all I want. That's all I need. It's not too much to ask, right? Hey. Hey. We did it. We acquired the gold star void salmon. Oh boy. And just a ton of catfish. Which I'm pretty sure I can do something with catfish. So maybe I don't want to turn them into sashimi. In the meantime, however, we are going to turn this in. Yo. Take that. So I've got 2 others of that bundle ready. So we could finish it now, but I don't want to use the prismatic shard for this purpose. I feel like I would rather give it to Gunther or sell it, because I don't know when the next time I'm going to get one is going to be. But like caviar, we could figure out how to... We can figure out how to acquire caviar. That should not be a huge issue. What else are we gonna sell? All that. And so what is done here? Those are all done. Okay. Let's do just a bunch of melon wine, maybe. Oh, this was all ancient fruit wine. Okay. And star fruit wine. Okay. Peace. Well, let's go look in the cellar. Maybe there's some stuff there that we can get rid of. Are any of these ready? Nope. Got a bunch of silver star and gold star stuff, though. Get in there. Any others? That one and that one. Everybody else bopping? Okay. That'll be ready in like a year. And the rest of this we sell. Brilliant. And, oh yeah, okay. Go ahead and do all this. Okay. I mean, okay, look. We're already here. We might as well. Might as well go turn in these 2 things. Just to get them off the list. And then we can finish it whenever we want. If we can't figure out how to get caviar in short order, then we'll just use the prismatic shard. It won't be too bad. So that one and that one. The missing bundle. I'm tempted to do it just to see what it is, because I've always wondered. I don't know what we get for it. Are we going to repair the Joja Corporation building? Who knows? can get like an extra prismatic shard, then maybe. Because we still gotta sell one. They're just so rare. Oh man, look at that. So that fairy rose honey did great. Almost as good as the ancient fruit wine and the starfruit wine. Jeez. Gotta love it. Alright. Queen of Sauce. Blackberry cobbler. Nice. So for today... Oh my lord. So much row. I'm just gonna collect all this. I'm halfway tempted at this point. Half tempted to just cut all these suckers down. And let maple trees grow in its place. Because we need the maple syrup more at this point. So it's tough. Right, we got 200 oak resin, which is pretty respectable. It's like I don't have place for 200 kegs, you know? So at some point, we just got to figure out when are we gonna allow ourselves to move on. All right. Okay, this is looking great. Do some cranberries this time. Okay. We got 12 maple syrup. I wonder how many of these could we build? We need a bunch of iron bars. We have iron bars. We have some coal. Not as much coal as I'd like to have, I think, but let's just see. 5? That's not too bad. Would we run out of coal? Yeah. Come on. I know you can do it. There we go. All right. Hay. So we're like halfway through our hay. Which isn't great. We do have 6 more beehives. Yes. Okay, we got 6 more beehives. So maybe... I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Something like this. We just try to spread it out a little bit, maybe. Fill that in as we go along. Oh, we need to go inside the greenhouse. Collect our fruit. Of many kinds. I wonder how much money I would have if I just sold everything that I've been stockpiling. Instead of letting it build up. Just selling like a stack of apples or something. I'm sorely tempted. I actually might. Because right now, we're never going to get through. Oh, it's just building up. We're never going to get through all this. So let's do it. Let's just sell 100 apples, 100 apricots. Oh, pomegranates are... Those are the expensive ones. I just can't do it. Alright. 100 cherries. Like 50 oranges. There. We're gonna just sell some of our fruit. And then I don't know, like 75 strawberries. We've got too much in reserves. Too many 500 blueberries. Like 500 blueberries. We're never gonna process all these blueberries. As much as I'm loath to do it. Apples. Here we go. Okay. There you go. Just don't think about it. Just do it. Just to get rid of them. Makes me sad, but there we go. We're saving up, so we wanna... Got some things we wanna buy. For now, though, I think I wanna collect some of this grass. Alright. Yeah, I think we're just gonna collect wood today. At some point, we'll figure out what to do with this little corner of the world. Maybe I can chop all these down, plant a bunch of maple trees, and move the taps over here. I mean, honestly, I could probably cut down, like, a row of the oak trees in my tree farm, in my sap farm. Just like one row. Just to get some maple in there, because we just need a little bit. We just want to get enough to finish out our beehives. I think for me the biggest thing is coal. Coal is still just the limiting factor in crafting a bunch of stuff. Okay. Well, that went down fast. Alright, this is looking better now. Thinned it out a little bit. Still plenty of nonsense to grow. Space to grow plenty of things. I think I'm gonna knock down this corner, though. Too many trees. Like, how did this tree even grow? It's a mystery. Okay. If I really wanted to, I could probably build a few more kilns or whatever. I could make wood faster. How much were those? Are those just like some stone or something? 20 wood, 2 copper. I could do it. Good. Oh my goodness, we have so much copper. Okay. It might be worth it. We will consider it. All right. Ugh, goodness me. Is there any other maintenance we need to do? I don't think so. So I think we're just gonna end the day early. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. It's a good use of copper. So I've made 6. So now maybe... Where's a good spot to put them? This isn't the worst spot, maybe. So we can delete this tree. And then maybe come over here, get all this. So what if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4. 5. That's kind of annoying. Just not quite enough space. So where can we put this now? There. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That almost works. If we would rather put them over here. It's not like we get over here with our horse anyways. That works, I think. Awesome. So now I can just fire up the coal machine. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. We're gonna have to go collect a bunch of wood, though. All right. Oh, wow. 50,000. Where did it come from? Oh, just all the fruit that we sold. Look at that. Oh, I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty all right. All right. I think that's gonna be about it for the day. So thanks for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. And I'll see you next time. Maybe we'll keep playing this. Maybe we'll pick up something else, like some Gloomhaven, perhaps. Not really sure. But anyways, see ya. Goodbye.